Go to me. Okay, guys, we will continue in our lesson factors and multiples, lesson 5. And we started from it as introduction in the previous lesson. Let's remember what we did for Shukri, and if you didn't understand it yet. Now we have two things. We have factors and multiples. We said the factors. What are the factors and what are the multiples? The multiples. The factors are the divisors of a number. Like if we have the number 9. 9 can divide on which numbers? 9 can divide on 1, 3, and 9. Or you can ask yourself another question. What are the numbers? If you multiply them, you get 9. 1, 9, 3, and 3. But we don't repeat equal numbers, enough 1, 1. For example, the number 24. Ask yourself, what are the numbers? If you multiply them, you get a 24. We have 1, 24, 6, 4, 3 with 8, 12 with 2. What we call these numbers, we call them factors for a 24. For example, the number of 5. What are the numbers? If you multiply them, you get 5. We have only 1 and 5. So we call these numbers factors. The multiples now, different from the factors. The multiples, we bring it from the multiplication table. If I want the multiples of 9, I will multiply. 9 multiply 1 is 9, so I'll put 9. 9 multiply 2 is 18, so I'll put 18. 9 multiply 3 is 27, so I put 27. Then 36, then 45, then 60, 54, then 63. And forever. The multiples won't end. It's forever. For example, if I want the multiples of 7, I'll multiply normally. 7 by 1, 7. 7 by 2, 14. 7 by 3, 21. 7 by 4, 28. Forever. The big numbers like 15. What are the multiples of 15? Also multiply by 1, by 2, by 3, and forever. 15 by 1, 15, 15 by 2, 30, 15 by 3, 45, then 60, then 75, then 90, then 105, then 120. These are, we call them multiples. But here, factors, multiples, factors, don't mix with them. Don't mix with them, okay? This is what we did in the previous lesson. Now let's go to the examples and to the check of the lesson, the check questions, and let's do examples together. Let's go to the examples. We'll start with example 1. Example 1. Adnan, Adnan, where are you? Read, Adnan. Adnan.
Mr. Page, what?
I don't know, yeah, Mr. Example 1. Quickly. ما حكينا prepare your box on the lesson. Ammar, read يا Ammar.
Yes, Mr. Use a list of factors to find the greatest common factor of 12 and 28.
Good. Now we will find something, we call it the greatest, focus guys, a greatest common factor. A greatest common factor. We will call it GCF. Greatest common factor. What are the two numbers, yeah, Mr.?
12 and 28.
12 and 28. Read the question again.
Use a list of factors to find the greatest common factor of 12 and 28.
Now, the first step, we need to find the factors of the 12. Do you know the factors of the number 12, ya Ammar?
Yes.
Yeah.
1 and 12, 3
What?
and 4, and 6 and 2.
6 and 2. These are the factors of 12. What are the factors of 28?
1 and 28.
ايوه
4 by 7.
4 and 7.
14 and 2.
14 and 2. ممتاز. So these are the factors of 28 and these are the factors of 12. Now after we put the factors, guys, we call this way list of factors. This way we call it list of factors. Means you make list for the factors, then you will select the common factors. And the common factors are the factors which are here and here at the same time. So we have 1, we have 4, and we have 2, right, Ammar?
Yes.
Now, what are the common factors?
4.
The common factors.
1 and
1
4 and 2.
and 4 and 2. These are the common factors, but I don't want the common factors. I want the greatest common factor. The greatest, أكبر واحد فيهم. What is the greatest common factor?
4.
4. أكبر واحد بالcommon factor is 4. So the greatest common factor of the two numbers, 12 and 28, is what? 4.
4.
This is example 1. Let's go to the check now. Under of it, we have check. Let's do it on the same way. Check. Abdullah.
Yes, mister. Check.
Read.
Use a list. You check. Use a list of factors to find the GCF of 9 and 20.
9 and 20. We write them like this, guys, and 2 points over each other, like this. Look. Now the 9. Give me the factors of the 9.
1 and 3. 1 and 3 only.
1 and 3.
1 by 9.
ركز.
Yes.
ركز. What are the factors of 9?
9. 1 by 9. 9.
1 by 9 means 1 and 9. شو كمان?
3 by 3. 9.
We write it one time. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Now, what are the factors of 20?
4 by 5.
4 and 5.
And 1 by 20.
1 and 20.
And 2 by 10.
2 by 10. ممتاز. These are the factors. What are the common factors?
1.
1 only. We have only one factor, which is 1, which is the greatest because it's the only one, right?
GCF.
So the greatest common factor is what? Is 1.
GCF 1.
But here, guys, we have 3 common factors. I select the greatest of them. Here I have only one common factor, which is the only greatest one. Got it?
Okay.
This is example 1 and check. Copy, guys, the check, please. Copy. Copy, please. Rayyan.
Yes.
Yes, Rayyan. Do you have any questions?
No.
طيب, good. Wait, Rayyan. Obey.
Yes, Mr. I want to answer the check in the second page.
Good. Do you understand everything, Obey?
Yes, but only I want to answer the check in the second page.
طيب,
The second page.
before we go to the check, let's say an example 2 with Rayyan. Okay, Rayyan, are you with me?
Yes.
Read Rayyan. Example 2.
Find the GCF by using a factor tree.
Use here, wait. Here, they said use list of factors. Here, we'll use the three-way. In the previous lesson, we talked about the three-way, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What are the two numbers?
Use factor trees to find the greatest common factor of 52 and 78.
52 and 78, right?
Yes.
Do you know two numbers? If you multiply them, you get 52. You know or you don't know?
No.
Done.
No.
The 52 is odd or even number?
Even.
Even, because the 2 is even. The first number is even, so the whole number is even, right?
Yes.
Now, if we have even number, guys, we always try to divide on 2. We always do that. Now,
We take
divide
the
on 2.
rules.
Do you know how to divide? Huh?
Yes, I know.
2, 4, subtract 1, 2, 6, right?
Yes.
What's the remainder?
0.
Means if you multiply 26 by 2, what's the answer should be?
52.
So 52, the two numbers, if you multiply them, you got 52, which is 2 and 26, right?
Yes.
Right. Now let's continue. Let's continue.
Yes.
Give me two numbers, if you multiply them, you got 2.
1 and 2. So we
1 and 2 only. If you have
yes.
only 1 and 2, no need for them. You stop and put what?
Circle.
How about the 26? Give me two numbers. If you multiply them, you get 26.
Let's make divide because it's even.
Yalla, 26 on 2, it is 13.
And when we make, there is a 0 remainder, so 13 multiplied 2 equal 26.
So 13 by 2, it's a 26. Now, let's continue. How about the 13? Give me two numbers. If you multiply them, you got 13.
13. 1 and 13 only.
Only. So we have circle. How about the 2?
Also circle.
Also circle. We are done with the 52. Let's do the same for the 78. Odd or even the 78?
Even.
Divide on 2 to make it smaller.
Yes.
It will be 39. What are the two numbers? If you multiply them, you get 78.
39 multiplied 2.
Good. The 2, we stop, right?
Yes.
How about the 39? Do you know or you don't know?
39. I think multiply 4 or 3.
Huh? What?
39.
Aywa. What are the two numbers for the 39?
3.
And
13.
Mumtaz. 3 and 13. طب. If you don't know, go to the 39. Here, try to divide on 2. It is odd. It won't divide on 2 like these numbers. Try to divide on a 3. If you divide on a 3, it will be 13. So 13 by 3 is 39. And we stopped at 13 because it's only 13 by 1. And the 3, it's only 3 by 1. We stop and put circles. Do you understand the tree, Mr.?
Yes, it's easy.
Now, after we finish the tree, guys, what we will do, we'll take this 52 and write it here and put equal, and take this 78 and write it here and put equal. Now, the 52 equal the multiple of the circled numbers, the circled numbers only. So 52 equal 2 multiply 13
multiply 2. The
78 also 2 multiply 3 multiply 13, right?
Yes.
After we finish, we circled the common numbers. Got it?
Yeah.
Now, after we finish circling, the GCF equal, from each group, we take one number.
13.
Now,
It's the
2 and
greatest.
2 multiply, and here we take 13. What's the answer?
26.
So the greatest common factor of these two numbers is a 26, and this way we call it three-way. Three-way.
Yes.
Now you have two ways, guys, of finding the greatest common factor. The three-way and the list of the factors. But what you will choose? What you like. You will choose what you like. Okay?
But Mr. The tree, it's different from the using list factor. The three factors.
Yeah, they are different, but they gave the same answers both ways.
Yes.
But for me, guys, I need to advise you. For me, I need to advise you. If you have big numbers like these numbers, guys, use the three-way. If you have small numbers like these numbers, use list of factors. It's better. Look, it's better. So if you have small numbers, use list of factors. If you have big numbers, use three-way. But it's up to you. It's your choice. Let's go to the check, مع Ubay. After this example, we have check. Read ya, Ubay.
Use factor trees to find the GCF of 45 and 75.
Good. Yalla. What are the two numbers? 45 and what?
45 and 75.
Yeah, let's start with the 45. Give me two numbers. If you multiply them, you get 45.
45. 15.
15. 15
By
with what?
3. By 3.
By 3. Mumtaz. We have 15 by 3 or 9 by 5. 9 by 5 is 45, right?
Right.
It is the same. You can use 9 with 5. You can use 15 with a 3. It is the same.
I write one only.
It's the same. Type. How about the 15?
The 15, 5. And 3 also.
Type. How about the 5? Can we continue?
No.
Circle. 3.
3, no, also no.
Circle. 3.
No.
Circle. We are done with the 45. Let's go to the 75.
75.
Give me two numbers. If you multiply them, you get 75.
5.
And we don't know. Let's
14,
check.
14, Mr. 14.
لا مش 14 مش 14. What's the first number here?
5.
If the first number is 5 or 0, guys, you can divide on 5. Any number with ones 5 can divide on 5. Now let's divide. It will be 15. 15 multiply 5 is?
75.
So here we have 15 and 5. Type. How about the 15?
The same way. 5
And the 5
3.
also we stop because we have only 5 by 1. Let's prepare our solution now. 45 equals what?
45 equals 5 multiply 3 multiply 3.
Mumtaz. How about the 75?
5 multiply 3 multiply 5.
Let's select the common. We have 5s and we have 3s, right?
Right.
Now the GCF equal what?
The GCF it's 5.
لا. This is not list of factors, mister. From each group, we take one number and put it down. Got it?
Oh.
What's the answer?
5 multiply 3 equals 15.
This is the greatest common factor of 75 and 75. So you have two ways, guys. Copy the check, please. Copy the check, please.
مستر فكرت الجريتست كومن فاكتور 5 إنه هو أكبر.
Mr. Also we took least common factor.
اسكت يا أولاد. Copy the check, guys, please.
Right.
Now we are done with the greatest common factor. We will move to something we call it least common multiple. Least common multiple. And we will call it LCM. LCM, least common multiple. Memorize that. GCF, greatest common factor. Memorize that. Now, to find the least common multiple, guys, we have only one way. The book gave you two ways, but I will give you one way only and use it always. I will give you example. I will give you example. To find the least common multiple, find least common multiple 4. I'll give you two numbers, 6 or 8. Hello? Now to find the least common multiple, guys, we'll go to the 6 and the 8 and list multiples for each until we find the first common multiple between them. So let's start with the 6. We have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, forever. And the 8, we have 8, 16, 24. Stop. I have it. Once you find the first common, you stop. So the least common multiple is 24. It is easy. Let's do example 3 now. Let's do example 3, guys, with Sulaiman. Read ya, Sulaiman.
Yes, Mr. Ernesto is at the community center every 8 weeks for his painting class. Kamala is at the community center every 6 weeks for her pottery class. They were both at the center for their classes this week. How many weeks will it be until they both have their classes in the same week again?
Good. The first one, go after 6 weeks, right?
What? I didn't hear you.
The first one, they go after 6 weeks, right?
No, 8.
8 weeks. And the second one?
6.
After 6 weeks. The question wants us, guys, to know after how many weeks they will go at the same time. See? After how many weeks? After 24 weeks, they will go at the same time. So I did example 3 already here. Let's go to the check. After example 3, we have check. Read. يا انت ايش مين معاي؟
سليمان.
Read يا سليمان, read.
Every 10th week Tamika visits the zoo. Every 12th week she visits the local pet rescue. If she visited both this week, how many weeks will it be until she visits both in the same week again?
لا إله إلا الله. يا ابني which page?
299.
Read again. يلا.
Every 10th week Tamika visits the zoo.
Hello.
Every 12th week she visits the local pet rescue.
Good. Good. Now after wait a mister. Each 10 week, every 10 week, guys, she go to the zoo. Each 12 weeks, she go to the rescue vet, right? Read, mister, continue.
If she visited both this week, how many weeks will it be until she visits both in the same week again?
In the same week. So, what we will do, guys, we will do least common multiple to find the least common multiple. Give me multiples of 10, Yabni.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And continue. Mr. You wrote 45.
When 45? When?
You wrote 45. I said 40.
وينها يا ابني؟ هذه 40 مش 45.
No, Mr. You write it wrong.
لا أنا كنت بختبركم بس. So, these are the multiples of 10. What are the multiples of 12 يا ابني؟
12, 24, 36, 48, 60.
ممتاز. 48.
Mr. You wrote 124, Mr.
وينها؟ لا هذه كم والله. هذه كم ولا؟ 60, right? Now, the first common is what?
60.
It's 60. So after 60
so the LCM is 60.
ايش؟
The
إيش يا
lowest,
مستر؟
the least common multiple.
Is
The least common
what?
multiple is 60 weeks.
Yep, 60.
60.
We are searching about the least common multiple. Got it?
Yes.
Do we have common multiples here before the 60?
No.
No, you won't find. So the least common multiple is 60. Means after 60 weeks, she will go to both places at the same time. Copy. This is the check after example 3. Copy, guys, please. Quickly.
Sir, let us see.
Wait. Yeah. Sorry.
I finish.
Quickly, guys, so we'll go to the homework and talk about it. So you will do it today, inshallah.
Mister, I have a question.
This is the check, guys. Ask.
يعني the least common
Ask.
factor, the second. Yes, Mister. The least common factor
ما
or
في
common
least common factor يا ابني.
multiple.
مش
In the
factor يا
second
ابني.
number.
مش factor. multiple. الله يسعدك. هي شوف ما أحلاه.
Multiple.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Ask.
And the least common multiple. The second number
Yeah,
we
yeah.
stop on the common numbers.
We stop once you find the first common.
Okay.
No need to continue. Look here. Look يا أبي. أبي. مثلا I want the least common multiple of 3 and 6. Give me multiples for the 3.
3, 6, and 6.
3, 6, 9, right?
And 6.
Give me multiples for 6.
6.
6, stop. Why I stop? Because I find it.
Yes.
Get it? Look here. Look here. If I have, for example, 5 and 7, give me multiples for 5.
5, 10, 15, 20.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right?
Right.
Give me multiples of 7.
7, 14, 24, 30.
وين 24 ولا؟
28.
ما فيها 24 هذه.
28.
28. Do we have common until now?
No. We
No.
continue.
If no, we continue until we find the common. Got it?
Okay.
So we have 30, 35, 40, 45, right?
Right. We
And here
continue.
after the 28, what we have?
5.
35. We stop because I already have it now.
Okay.
So what's the least common multiple now?
35.
So no need to write a lot of multiples, guys. Once you find it, you stop.
Stop.
Once you find it, you stop, okay?
Okay.
Now let's go to the homework, guys, to talk a little bit about this. We are on page 303. All of you go there and listen what I was doing now. Look here, guys. Obay, read the question here.
Use any method to find the greatest common factor of each pair of numbers.
Stop. Use any method to find the greatest common factor. I gave you 2 methods, guys. The list of factors way, this way, and the 3-way.
3-way.
It's up to you. But if I'm in your place and I didn't wish that. I don't wish that. If I'm in your place, for
If
the big
small
numbers,
numbers,
stop talking, Gabni. For the big numbers, I'll use the 3-way. For the small numbers, use the factors way. It's easy. This is the first question. And you will do the steps, guys. There are no spaces here. You'll do the steps in extra paper, and here you put your final answers.
Can I
And your
make a
final
copy
answers,
book?
write it like this, guys. Write like this. G, C, F equal, for example, 5.
the
Don't
final
write
answer
only
will
5. Don't talk ولا. يا ابني لا تحكي لا تحكي. اسمع وافهم بس. Don't write only 5. No. Write GCF equal 5 like this. Now, the 7th and the 8th question, if you read them, both of them have the same idea of example 3 and the check. Same week, same day, same بعرف شو, do least common multiple. Down 9 and 10, read يا مستر. Ahmed Najid, read.
Yes.
Read.
Use any method to find the least common multiple.
Banks. Use any method to find the least common multiple. I only gave you one method. I want it only. So you only have this method to find it. List of multiples, we call them. Got it?
Got it.
So to find the least common multiple, you only have one method. Use this method only. I didn't give you the other method in the book. I don't want it. Question 11 and 12. Read, think, analyze, then solve. Send your homework in your Classera. Thank you so much and have a good day. Goodbye for all. If you have any questions, guys, you can ask me tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye.